find a way to beat us through the neutral zone, and we're not giving you anything.
Manson will sweat it now to Kulak. Sent to the front of the net, kicks even. Well, backhanded just wide by Landeskog. He has let that puck get all the way to the crease. Long wrist shot there, stopped by Wolf, and knocked wide by Landeskog. He threw his head back. He banged it off the toe of Wolf. Here's the captain again. He'll poke it in as Nelson gives chase. Has the teammates with him. Quick shot off the iron, short side by Brock Nelson.
One-touch pass right past the defender there by Landeskog. I thought Nelson might try a shifty little pass, but went for the quick shot. You could hear it. Real good mic cam. Almost like it's inside the post. It's right off the iron.
Last week here in Denver, but that was the only blemish of that game. Cale Makar out with an upper body injury, but he's going to be okay. McKinnon bursting in. Shoots! Save, rebound, save by Wolf! Oh, McKinnon!
I don't know if I've ever seen McKinnon quite pull this off. You see, he starts to play in his own defensive zone, then flies around the side, does the old spin around right on the ice, and then Johnny's sharp enough to get his rebound.
Continues on and throwing Whitecloud in the spin cycle. If he could just
tried to center it off. Good play by Mott at the back check. The veteran defenseman, Olli Mott. Long shot there. Stopped by Wolf, and he'll hold on. Valentin Chushkin providing Trevor. And that puck got away from it.
I think Colt was going to release that. Took his head up, and the puck slid off his stick, so he had to go for the backhand move.
Manson with a wrist shot. Saved by Wolf. He'll paddle it away. Kelly had it off his leg. Watch out, Coronado with a shot. Saved by Mackenzie Blackwood. He'll hold on. We'll take our first time out of the game, guys. He is on the ice a lot, not by his own doing, but because teams love to cross-check him so hard. Brodin drops it off. Backhand shot by Farabee, and Blackwood would not give up that post.
Collapsed 3 weeks after the open of the new rink.
Up it comes Pahal, looks out, shoots, save by Blackwood, rebound, save by Blackwood. He's on top of that puck, and we have a whistle. Love down by Tate. Now McKinnon bursting in. McKinnon to the forehand. Saved by Wolf. Rebound. It's down between his pads, and he's able to hang on. Sent to the far side. Kuznetsov. Up the middle is backland, and he got rubbed off. Quick shot. What a save by Blackwood. Avs chase the Flames deep, and then a man alone in the slot. Set up and out. For Tyson Gross, this is his third career National Hockey League game. Olofsson gave it across. Mott is deep. Quick shot there, stopped by Blackwood at the post.
Nah, mine's more technically. Rhythm is a dancer is where I went.
Okay.
I went Cool Runnings. Feel the rhythm, feel the ride.
Quick shot, Coronado, stopped by Blackwood at the post.
You can see what Calgary's trying to do here. Everything is going to the front of the net. They're trying to get bodies crashing into Mackenzie Blackwood's face.
Big save there by Blackwood as Frost let it go. Flames also going east-west an awful lot, trying to find space in the offensive zone as Farabee coughed it up into the circle. Nice play by Kulak. This is Manson trying to spring McKinnon. He's in. McKinnon across. Quick shot. Saved by Wolf. He robs Marty Necas.
That push from Wolf was a thing of beauty, getting to the top of the crease.
Manson shoots. Saved by Wolf. Off the end glass, picked up by Necas.
2 power play goals on their first 2 power plays. Let's see if it stays hot.
Yeah, that was Nazem Kadri with a couple of them. The Avs were 3 for 4 overall that time. Necas on the near side. McKinnon in front. Skog! Game to Skog. That took 6 seconds. And the Avs have a 1-0 lead. Landeskog's lucky 13th of the season. Bang, bang, bang in the back of the net.
I mean, you can't draw this up any better. First off, you have to win the draw. Back to the point. Going to go back down to McKinnon. Look at Landeskog just hovering on the back door. The Flames didn't even know what hit him. The key is right here. Look at Gabe just sitting there. And the pass is perfect. Wolf is not ready for that cross ice. I mean, honestly, most...
Or you could just ask Riker because Riker talks about it every time.
When I came down here the first couple times to call the game, Johnny, once you kind of joined us full time, it took me a minute to see it again.
Because it was by Wolf, he'll hold on. Manson feeds it off for McKinnon. There's a kick to the blade. Great play by Nelson and a save by Wolf.
Did you say the puck wants to avoid me, bud?
Correct.
I don't know if I know what you mean.
Well, it always avoided you between the pipes, or excuse me, between the benches. Quick shot there, saved by Wolf. Wants to reverse that one. Blankenburg has room to maneuver. You know, the more we see Nick Blankenburg play, guys, the more you can see why the Avs wanted to trade for him. Quick shot by Nichushkin. Oh, he got it to the forehand quickly. Out to the point, it Burns. Long wrist shot deflected and a save. Brock Nelson right between the circles again. He's so good at that. Well, it's just the attitude of like, I more than belong. With regular minutes, he took that shot in the neutral zone in period 1 and then came back. Well, he had a couple tacos. Out it comes. Parker Kelly short-handed. He'll race in. Got deep and shoots, and a save by Wolf. Comes to Drury. Holds. Checks. Shoots. Saved by Wolf. It's underneath him. Got cut off as that puck rolled away. Burns walks into some center ice. Got it back one-timer, and it's blocked. Nelson with a deflection. Saved by Wolf. Loose puck. Across it comes for Mata. Gave it up. Wrist shot. Saved by Blackwood. He'll hold on. Cross from McKinnon. Deflected out. Out of the box, Coronado. Stick on it by Necas. Wolf has to make the stop. Well, the plus-minus for Devon Toews in an Avs sweater the last several years is just remarkable. Out it comes, high off the glass.
That's rock-solid stability on your top two pairings.
That puck out in the neutral zone. Avs will turn it up ice with O'Connor. Logan O'Connor, wrist shot. Blocker saved by Wolf.
Colton in career game number 400. He's had some chances here tonight. I like his game. He's skating. He's getting to the net, getting to the dirty areas.
Whoa, silly pass shot. Oh, my goodness. Colton had it. Still a 1-0 game. Ross Colton with his shot. Oh, that was in the Easter basket, I think. Oh, yeah. Boy.
Easter basket.
McKinnon pounds it deep. Finds Necas. At the point, it's Burns walks it. Now Marty Necas again. Klapka's on it. Steered for McKinnon. Centering pass. Necas. Shoots and scores! Marty Necas. Top shelf. And the Avs have a 2-0 lead for Necas. His 38th goal of the season. The patience pays off. He collects and he fires.
Towards 40 goals and 100 points, but the play entering the zone. Blankenburg had joined the play, bumps it back to McKinnon, and he read the pressure. Moves it over to Necas. The puck moves around the outside, but the pass from McKinnon. Necas down to McKinnon, and that little toe drag and the patience there, Riker, from Marty Necas. Wow.
Johnny, there's a handful of guys in the net.
All the way around to the point. Landeskog down. Back to McKinnon it goes. Lehkonen. Up to Malinsky. Settles that puck down. A wrist shot deflected wide. Pushed in front. Saved by Wolf. He robs McKinnon, who went between his legs and tried to stuff it short side.
Headsy play by McKinnon as he gets position in front of the net and tries to pull it back as fast as he can. With the man on top of him, that's a hard play to pull off. It's all about speed, timing there. He creates his ice, grabs that puck and just tries to get it up and over. Johnny, he didn't have much chance.
Lehkonen finds his target. Wall will find Burns. Near side, it's McKinnon. Dangles, centering pass, saved by Wolf. Quick, clear by. Gave it up. Frost will turn. Gave it up again. Saved by Blackwood. Shot saved by Blackwood. He thought enough score. So Tyson Gross gets his first career National Hockey League goal as that puck was in midair and he banks it in from midair. It's now a 2-1 game with 2:52 left.
Like scoring your first National Hockey League goal. To go from college to the NHL and in your third ever game. Johnny, there's almost nothing like scoring your first goal in the big leagues.
Well, and you can see, I mean, this is a hard-working goal. Blackwood actually, I think he believes he made the save, and it just trickles out, almost snow cones out of his glove, clips his shoulder, and Gross parked right at the top of the crease. First NHL goal, you're right, Riker. You'll never forget that moment.
Taken by Frost. Good play by Nichushkin. That puck though kept in. Coronado into the slot with a backhand shot. Saved by Blackwood. Rebound. Score! Gross with his second. He's tied the game at 2. Unbelievable.
What to make of this, but you can see the puck movement. All of a sudden, there's a little bit of miscommunication. And what you have is you have 4 Avs get caught out high. So now there's a 3-on-1 versus Josh Manson and Mackenzie Blackwood. And the backhand right there getting through, and Gross, this is a near impossible angle. Blackwood can't get the pad over, but 4 Avs defenders are drawn above the hash marks, Riker, and all of a sudden a 2-2 game from what was a seemingly
Basically above the hash marks, and down below was a 3-on-1. That's the exact thing you don't want to have happen.
Challenge to determine if the play was offside prior to the goal.
So the Avs are going to challenge whether it was offside.
Right here,
You can
he's
see.
offside right there.
There you go, exactly. Great telestration, Riker.
Yeah, finally I get to use it. His feet are already in. The key is, I'll circle it again. Feet are already inside the blue line, and the puck is not.
After the review, the play was offside, therefore there's no goal.
Okay. A buck 29 to go. The Avs 2-1 lead is restored.
No play happen.
Lights on the near side. It's Gross to fish it off. Coronado, forecheck by Natchez. Avs forcing the turnover. Martin Natchez turns and looks. Wants to find McKinnon. Does. Score! Nathan MacKinnon. The easiest one he'll score all season. His 52nd of the year. And the Avs have a 3-1 lead with 54.9 left.
Forecheck inside the offensive blue line, not letting up, and it causes the bobbled puck. And what does he do? Showing patience right there, getting it by Frost, off Frost's glove, but right here, non-stop, relentless. I believe it was Landeskog that changed, so now you have fresh legs with Natchez, and he knows where McKinnon stands in the